What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Cookie DAO today. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. All right, here we are on this, the first day of May, having a good day. It's a good day today. No May Day today. No, sir. May Day's got a different definition when your hand's in the cookie jar. We're up about 13% today, 20 cents right now. We're at a really challenging point mentally. All right, at least for me, we are not financially. That doesn't take much. That's not saying much, but not financial advice. Not a financial advisor. Is this a good time to sell? You know, we've seen a price as high as about 21 cents, 20.98 cents today. For anybody who's chart illiterate, you know, you've got the O for open, H for high, L for low, C for close, right? Or current, if you want to think of it like that way, current price. Yeah, the high of the day is at 21 cents. We're at the areas where it would make sense, a whole lot of sense to find resistance, right? It wouldn't be, I mean, if we, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, if we pull back from here down to 15 cents, down to 14 cents, 13 cents, it wouldn't surprise me. I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be like, oh my goodness, I thought we were going to grow more. I do think we're going to grow more. And then I'll go over why I don't think it stops here, why I haven't sold yet. If the question comes to mind, have you sold? Have you sold? Tell me, bro, when to hit the sell button. None of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. You hit it. You hit the sell button. You hit the buy button whenever you want to. This is not a signal group or anything like that, right? I don't accept payments for anything like that. This is just my opinions, and I'm fully aware that people copy, and that's fine. That's fine, right? I can't control that. You're the ones in control, though. That's the whole main point that I'm trying to address here. The reason why I haven't sold is, again, it's a challenging point right now. So right now, what I'm accepting is essentially this: either we're going to get the cookie, or we're going to miss the cookie, right? We're going to get caught with our hands in the cookie jar. And hopefully that doesn't happen. But I don't, whenever I say that, I don't think we're going to go down, you know, just maybe we miss an opportunity to trade, and inevitably it will come back. But what I'm trying to say here that I'm alluding to is that if you were to sell here, the thing that's preventing me to sell is that I have a feeling that the move's not done, will continue to move higher, and this will actually be a point of support. This might actually, as crazy as it is, try to think forward thinking when this move is complete. When I say this move, I mean we got a lot more to go, you guys. This move's nowhere near being complete, but just relatively speaking here, like this move right here, and then you consolidated this move, then you consolidated here, and then this move here. When this phase is complete of this overall new all-time high structure that we're forming right now, it's going to take us to $1.65. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. If you're like, I'm just going to wait till $1.65, I don't blame you. In fact, I would advocate for that. I think that that's the best way to go. Playing the game is how you get wrecked. And whenever I am talking about selling, I'm not selling all of my cookie DAO. I'm selling like a very, very small percentage, you guys, right? Like the majority of cookie will still be held, not to be traded. And that's how I do it. Not saying that that's how you should do it, but that's just how I do it. And I keep alluding to it, but essentially forward thinking, I could see this area being a buy zone rather than a sell zone, right? Think about what if we do move up a little bit higher and then we start to consolidate. Where's that consolidation going to be, right? This could very well be where we are now, could be a buy zone. Maybe we go a little bit lower, but still in retrospect of or in the perspective of this potential high and then a potential low, this could be a good area to buy still. So not financial advice, not a financial advisor. While yes, right now we're moving up, it might seem like a clear, obvious area to sell because we're at the high right now. You know, as time goes on, if we're consolidating, it might be better to wait and then buy back at these areas around 20 cents to 18 cents. That's kind of my thoughts. And who knows? We don't know where we're topping off. Who knows? It could keep running. You might not get another opportunity to buy at 20 cents. You never know. Nothing's given. And of course, we could find resistance here and then go back down to 13 cents to the bottom of this range to where we found resistance before, support before, resistance before back here down in this area. Find support there and then move up. You know, something like that could happen. I'm not saying that we have to move higher, but let's go over the reasons why I think we are going to move higher. Okay, so first and foremost, let's start on the 1 hour time frame. Okay. So on the 1 hour time frame, you are building volume. You had an absence of volume here while you were consolidating, right? And it was just totally bleak, totally gone. And then finally, you had a move up, volume came in, nice, got overbought, looking great, right? Consolidating a little bit now. The one red candle you had was the smallest candle on a 1 hour basis as far as volume goes. Here you are getting overbought, getting out of the overbought. So I'm looking to get overbought again. I wonder if we have an example of that. Yes, we do right here. What happened here? Well, you moved up, you consolidated for about half a day, and then you moved up more, right? Essentially, you had a whole, if we're looking for this, right, from a, I don't know if I should take that. We got overbought, out of the overbought zone and back into it, right? From a low to a high, you saw a 16% pump, out of the overbought zone back into it, you saw an overall 32% pump, and then here, low to high, once you got out of the overbought zone back into it, 25% pump. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm assuming that we could have, anything from a 16 to 32% pump. That sounds about viable to me. It might be even less than that. We don't know. But looking at this relative low here to the high, once we got overbought right here, that was a 22% pump. If you notice here, you got overbought out of the overbought zone back into it. You had a stronger move up. Here, overbought out of the overbought zone back into it. This move was lesser from a percentage standpoint, 25% to 32%, but which move was stronger? I think this move clearly is the strongest move. Generally speaking, when you get in the overbought zone, out of it, back into it, in it, back into it, like this, you produce stronger moves, right? And this throws people off because they assume weaker moves are going to come or similar moves are going to come, but they really actually get stronger. And from a percentage standpoint, yes, it's a lesser move, but if you look at these moves, which one, where was the strongest move? It was here. It was here, right? After we'd been getting in and out and in and out, right? All I'm trying to offer here is the perspective that we've gotten out of the overbought zone. We're looking to get back into it. As fun as this 22% move was over the past like 8 hours or so, I think what we're about to experience is going to be something a little bit more robust than that. We might see 22% or more. And the thing is, it doesn't have to be a bigger percentage. It doesn't have to be a bigger percentage, but it will likely be stronger, right? Move here, stronger move overall. So 22%, that would put us right around a 24-cent price. That's a very fine area to go to. This one took us, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours to complete. This one could take us 4 hours to complete. Who knows? Or maybe it takes 8 hours to complete, but we see something that's at a greater percentage point. Either way. And we really could go all the way up to 25%. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw something of that magnitude, but a 20% move, let's say we see something that's a little bit less. Let's say we stop at 16%, something around here, that would still take us up to about 22 cents. So being here at 20 cents right now, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, I'm under a strong impression that we will see at least another 10%, if not probably more, probably like another 20% in growth, but we'll see. Time will tell, and probably not much time at all will tell, probably by the end of today, if not sometime tomorrow, the 2nd of May. Let's look at the 4-hour time frame, right? 4-hour time frame, you look at the price, you look at the volume is kind of dying off, tapering off. I wonder what's it looking like on Coinbase. I just want to use it as a reference real quick. Okay, so it's actually pretty similar. You're getting more volume on Coinbase now than Bybit. That's interesting. All right, look at this. 4.18 million. You can see the volume back over here whenever I'm saying look at it, right? I'm zooming it over here and it tells you the reading over there to the left, the top left corner. 4.18 million on Bybit. This one here, 4.81 million. That's actually Coinbase normally. I think Coinbase normally does see more volume than Bybit altogether, but for Cookie DAO specifically, Bybit has taken the lead, but it looks like Coinbase might be taking the lead now. So we're getting above average volume on Coinbase clearly. On Bybit a little bit less, but that might be explained because the volume might be transitioning from Bybit to Coinbase. So these readings might not be too accurate. Either way though, looking at the volume here, you had a loss of volume here when you're at the depths of despair in your consolidation phase here, and now you're breaking out. Volume is coming in. No, it's not as miraculous as this, but maybe some of it's siphoning off to Coinbase or other exchanges. Maybe this move just hasn't come through yet, but the volume is building still, and it was above average volume that we experienced in the last 4-hour candle. We still have 58 minutes left in this candle. I would love it if we could close here or higher. If we close down, it's fine. We could close it. We could move down to 18 cents, you guys. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but if we go to 18 cents, I'm certainly not selling. I think that we will still continue to move up. On the 4-hour note here, we've gotten overbought, out of the overbought zone, into it, out of it, into it, out of it, right? We're into it now with this last move up, and I want to offer that same perspective here, right? Here we're moving up from a low to a high, relatively speaking. That was about a 50% move, 45% move. Here, low to high, it was a weaker move because you rejected the overbought zone. You didn't actually get into it. So that was only a 27% move from the low to high. Here, you actually got into the overbought zone, so it wasn't a weaker move. It was actually a stronger move, 64%, right? Stronger move overall. Here, we're getting back into the overbought zone. It doesn't seem as though we're rejecting it. Could we see something rather miraculous? Could we see something that is, overall larger than 64%. Could we see something like that? What would that look like? You know, I doubt it. I doubt it. But 27 cents, 30 cents, I mean, maybe, man. Maybe we do. Maybe what we do is instead of moving up at this pace, right, and instead of seeing that percentage growth, maybe we see a lesser percentage overall, but it's just at a faster pace. Maybe it takes less time to achieve. I don't know. But one thing that I'm convinced of is that it doesn't stop here. We've only just gotten overbought. Volumes building. We're breaking out of this consolidation phase here. It looks like a clear breakout candle. So, and the 1 hour looks bullish. So, you know, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Being here at 20 cents right now, it's very tempting to sell. But I have a feeling over the coming days, over the coming week, it might actually be a tempting area to buy from, more so than sell from. So that's why I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see from where the price will drop, and I'm anticipating that it will be at prices around like 24 cents, something around there, 24, 25, 26 cents, maybe higher than that. Let's see, from a high to a low here. I mean, we do have this wicking high all the way up here at 30 cents. We could see that happen. It's possible, but I'm more prone to believing that we stop somewhere around this 0.5 area, 24.3 cents, 25 cents, something like that. So the move is almost over. It's not done yet, though, and I say almost over. I mean, we're nowhere near being over. Overall, on a weekly basis, monthly basis, we got higher prices to go. On a daily basis, though, we might take a break here pretty soon, right? We're overbought. We've been overbought on the daily. This is also really bullish, right? Getting out of the overbought zone, bouncing off the 60, coming back up and getting into the overbought zone, deeper readings. It's phenomenal. It's good stuff. And oftentimes, actually, with Cookie DAO, we did stop above the 90 back here, even where we are now. Let's just see. I mean, we would stop a little bit higher, but this is the only example of overbought zones that we have for Cookie DAO, so we don't really know what normal is. We're still trying to define that. So don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if we turn around at any given point in time. You know, I wouldn't be sad at all if Cookie DAO dropped all the way back down to 15 cents. It could happen, man. Because even if it does that, the reason why I'm not sad is even if we go down here, we're still going to move higher, right? The reason I would be sad is because I didn't sell here. I could have taken a tradable opportunity, but that's the game we play, right? So not financial advice, not a financial advisor. If you're with me in the sense that you think that the price is going to go higher and you want to wait to trade it, you want to sell here, then wait, right? If it goes down, eat that, right? Don't panic sell at the lows just because it didn't go in your favor. Just be patient. It'll come eventually. But I really do think that we have a little bit higher to go. I'm running out of steam here, so I'm probably going to end the video. 23.2 cents, 25 cents, somewhere in that area, maybe a little bit higher. I haven't sold yet. I'll let you guys know when I do. If you want to follow me on x.com at Chris Harris 85, this is likely where I will post that I've sold. You know, I'm probably going to talk about it there before I talk about it on YouTube. I mean, if there's rare circumstances where I actually do sell, even in the middle of a video, but it's rare, right? Like, what are the odds that I'm going to make a video right at the proper moment to sell? It's probably out of the whole day, not going to happen. So follow me on x.com where you can, you know, I will post any time of the day, and I will tell you guys. All right, is it a good time to sell or is it a good time to buy? None of that's financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just being transparent with my actions because I know people appreciate that. So that's all I got for you guys. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care of yourselves. And yeah, I'm, you know, fingers crossed. I think we're going to see prices above 23 cents here, maybe by the end of today or sometime tomorrow. Yeah. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.